So let's talk about the tie blouse. So the tie blouse has a V neckline with a slight curved shape here. It has buttons with a button placket underneath. So this is, it doesn't have to be functional. If you can pop it over your head without opening the button ties, they are just decorative, so it looks really pretty. We have chosen to use shank buttons so that when your little loops go around the buttons, they stay on easier. However, that doesn't mean you can't use standard buttons. So you can pick the size. We say 10 to 12 to 15 millimeters, but it's up to you. So the tie blouse has a very slight drop sleeve and beautiful statement sleeves. This is our favorite part of it. And then we have this beautiful big tie at the front. The back has an opening on the center back. Again, you can choose not to have that, but it does come with the pattern, so we will show you in the instructions how to sew the facing into this open back here. And we've used very thin ribbon. Number one, we just love how it looks, and you get such gorgeous ribbons these days, so you could use something very fancy. Or you could close the center back, but you'd need to draw straight up the center back and cut it on the fold, and you have to adjust your facing to accommodate that. But otherwise, we've got a lovely big facing coming all the way down. The facing goes into the ties to give the ties some structure. So we highly suggest that you block fuse the ties. This is really, really important. It prevents the ties from twisting, and it just gives them some stability. So in order to block fuse, we also suggest that you use a really beautiful quality interfacing. So it's something lightweight. We love this Vaseline, it's the F220. So it's just a beautiful quality, and it comes in grey. This one comes in grey and white. But just think about that when you're buying your interfacing for the pattern. You are going to block fuse, which means that you will be opening out your fabric. You will be pressing the interfacing to the area that you need for the pieces that need to be block fused. You press the interfacing to the fabric first, and then you cut out your pieces. And this really, really helps with accuracy and beautiful crisp pieces. We have noticed that if you don't interface beforehand, you might find that once you get to attaching the facing to the main garment, your facing piece is a completely different size to your main piece. So take our advice there. We do suggest block fusing. We are going to do a YouTube video which will give you some lovely tips on block fusing.